how cute this little mountaintop is. Well, really, it's just like a little cliff top, but it's pretty high up. If I can get to, you know, you can kind of see like down there is where the path normally is. And then I'm up here hanging out with all these pretty things. Look at these, you guys. Aren't they just gorgeous? These tiny little white flowers, little teensy stars. And if you look closely, oh, let me see if I can get it to focus. There we go. Do you see those itty bitty little stamens saying, come to me, pollinators, come to me? And I see a few ants crawling around, so it might actually be calling forward some ants to work as pollinators. And then if you look down here, there's a tiny little fern thing coming in. Tiny little fern thing. Look at how cute those leaves are. Geez, I love small plants. I love the micro forest that you can find if you just look under your feet. And then of course there's, let's see, let's just walk over here carefully. There's these cool things that look kind of like lamb's ear. They feel kind of like lamb's ear, but I'm not really 100% sure what they are, so I'm not going to touch them too much. Sorrel comes to mind, but I know that's not right. And then of course we've got these guys who turn into very beautiful flowers later on. So you see the flower right here, really nice looking, handsome flower, and it's actually going to turn into a beautiful, or leaf I should say, it's going to turn into a beautiful flower right here. So I'm pretty excited to see how these guys bloom. There's several more, like one right here, you can see its flower tucked in. You can see some more delicate plants coming up. Look at these little guys. I love them because once they're fully mature, when you touch them, their seeds pop out. Like they just fire, rapid fire out, which I think is the coolest thing. And then, of course, all of these delicate little beauties. Hi, guys. So all of these beautiful, delicate little white flowers. I am a big sucker for microplants, micro gardens, microforest, as a lot of people in the like moss fandom, if there could be a moss fandom, that's what they're into. Oh, and of course a beer can right down there. Maybe one day we'll go clean that up. I'm trying to get to the point where I can do a bag of trash or litter a day, and I might have to start roaming beyond my apartment complex, but that's my goal for May, is a hike a day and a bag of trash a day. Also, there's some beautiful dogwood right here, and some really interesting little red flower things further down there that I might check out in a minute. But hello everyone! It's another leafy day, and I haven't been doing these very consistently. You could kind of tell I was getting pretty stressed out in my last few, but that's just because my health has been bouncing around, getting ready to move. Again, it's not even been a full year. I just moved 3 times last year, and we haven't even been in the apartment for a full year, but it looks like the next place we pick we'll be able to stay in for a long time. So, and you know, Darling and I, we're in it together, and that's always kind of scary when you're going, okay, are we going to make this big life journey and change together? But we are. So I'm glad that's resolved, but it needed some time. Look at you! Look at this! What are you? So this is just like a cool way, focus little camera. It's like, but you make me focus on so many small things, Seri. But yeah, okay, we'll pull it back a little. You can see, it's almost like there's some sort of like little infection or bug or growth. Oh, focus, you little foofwop. It's not focusing because it's being a foofwop. But you can kind of see there's this interesting growth right here. Oh, and my leg! It's drying, but look at how cool and muddy my leg is. I slipped. Look at that. Oh, I guess I cut myself too. I didn't notice that part. Sorry guys, there's a little bit of blood on me. But I hadn't noticed that I slipped and fell so hard that I cut my leg because I'm having too much fun. That's, you know, you get used to it. Your clothes are filthy, your shoes smell horrible, and you're freaking so happy, even though, like, all of this is going on. And look at this tree. Jeez, one of my favorite trees. Oh my gosh, I like this guy. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of extra recording while we're here on the hike for Expedition Sunday, because I really want to start doing like things on the main channel to encourage people to realize, hey, I'm doing hiking vlogs hopefully all the time consistently now. So that's a goal. I left my coat back there, so I have to walk back up the hill. to get it. It was really cold until I fell in the puddle, and then somehow I was like, ah, this isn't so bad. But today is like supposed to be the last day of winter here in the Appalachian Boone part of the mountains, so it should be good. Look at the little ferns! Little fern babies! See, a lot of people go on hikes, and Darling mentioned this when we were dating. A lot of people go on hikes and they just are like, boom, down the trail. But you miss out on things. You miss out on the deer footprints. You miss out on, like, finding cool little acorn shells with half an acorn still inside. You miss out on seeing the really cool lichen or admiring the fact that this is a tree trunk that has collapsed in on itself over time. So that must be the trunk, the dead trunk must be older than I am. You miss out on, look at this right here, all these are ferns. You're looking at a beautiful little cluster of ferns in here. Isn't that amazing? Oh, I love this place, and we're gonna have to leave it. So the point is not to get sad about it, but, and I'm tripping over this. I'm sorry, little fern, I broke you. Oh, I'm sorry, friend. I was tripping over that. And he is in the path, though. So he's probably gonna get trampled by people or deer. The deer use these paths all the time. You can see where people have like built things here and played around here. Ah. But yeah, the point when you have to move is not to get sad. It's just to embrace what you can. So. Yeah, another leafy day, and you know, I'm a lot more personal with what's going on in life on my vlog channel, because it's a vlog channel, and sometimes I feel like a lot of vloggers only present the happy things because that's kind of what people want to see, but I don't think that's going to help the people I want to help, so I don't mind presenting all of it. Even though it's kind of awkward sometimes because I'm actually a very shy person in real life. I talk a lot, but I like to keep things close. But that's not going to help people if you keep things close. So you just kind of, you deal with it. But yeah, so it's another leafy day. This is also the start of a month where I'm really going to be, I eat really healthy actually, but I'm going to watch what I eat and try to really do these daily hikes and use my vlogging channel as an outlet for that, because I need to get my health up. Just because I can tell my body is starting to just let me know that not everything is right. And so to really try to facilitate that, I want to try to lose more weight just so it's easier for me to manage my body. Not because I don't like who I am. Don't ever, like, I like who I am. And actually, I've told you guys this before, but I've already lost 100 pounds. Already! I have lost 100 pounds. So to me, I feel really not fit anymore. Because ever since, honestly, I went vegan, I don't feel as... Guys, never mind. I thought it was a mushroom. You tricked me. It's a stump. I thought it was a mushroom top. But yeah, ever since I went vegan, I just don't feel as satisfied. Like, satiety is not part of my diet anymore. So that bugs me. And I worry that when I lost the weight, I was happy. I was fine. I was eating fish for dinner and bean and cheese organic burritos from like really nice healthy ones, PJ's organic cheese and chicken. Was it chicken? No, it was just cheese and bean. No chicken. Burritos for lunch with lots of fresh fruits and vegetables and daily activity. And I think I'm still eating healthy, but I don't know, I guess it's because I'm Hawaiian. I'm always like, where am I replacing my fish oil? And like, that's the only thing I worry about. Look at this cool thing. What's going on down here? You can see the tree root. This is a very interesting, like, composted heap. It's almost like it's like someone turned up a pot of soil, but I think what we're seeing here is just where one of the azaleas fell down. Yeah, you can see the crack marks down here. You can see this is probably one of the large azalea bushes / trees. They get big, like these guys, that fell down, got upturned in the huge storms we had last year. You can see where another one probably got cracked. That doesn't look terribly old. So that's what I love about being in the forest too, is using your powers of observation to really, like, there's a little ladder someone used to have there, to really look and see what's going on. But yeah, to wrap it up so I can get to recording for the expedition vlog for the main channel. You guys will get like daily bits, don't worry. It's just been, Yeah, you know, you're a little worried, but I think I haven't been active, and when you become a full-time YouTuber, you sit on your butt all day recording. So I'm really trying to get my activity out of the way first thing in the day, and to stay constantly active throughout the day, which is also important. And I need this for my soul. Being out in the green spaces, I need it for my very soul, to be completely honest. There's a fork in the path. Which way do we take? The way less traveled. But yeah, I need this. My little heart rate thing's like, you're not going fast enough. Well, I'm trying. Hang on. I'm talking to people. But yeah, so it's kind of awkward. Actually, I can talk about a lot of things, but for some reason getting in a vlog and talking about how I'm planning on losing weight, I don't want people to take it the wrong way, that I don't like myself. I love myself. I cherish who I've become. Not because I always have, but because I have fought tooth and nail to save myself from the person I didn't want to be. And that was hard. Oh, look at the moss! See? Oh, I love it. Look at how beautiful it is. Look at this contrast of color. The bright, vibrant greenery against this old bark. Oh. I don't even think he's alive anymore, but at least he's a good home to the moss. But yeah, so I don't want people to think I don't like myself, because I really like who I am now. I'm proud that I wake up every day and decide to try to do good in the world. And just for my own mental peace and happiness, I know I need to try really hard to just get my weight under more control, because it'll help me figure out, it makes you pay more attention to what your body is doing, and to what makes you feel healthy, what makes you feel not so good. And I need to find those things out right now, so that I can lay down a foundation that will save me from where my poor mom ended up. Where my grandma ended up, and where some of my like second aunts and cousins have ended up. You know, when you're younger, you're able to kind of make it a dramatic, like, what if I get sick like that one day? But it's like a fairy tale, a dramatic arc to a fairy tale you tell yourself in your head. And then when actually you get older, and that's a real possibility, it's like doing the dishes or laundry or chores. Suddenly you just have to sit down and make yourself sort through something you don't want to. It's boring, it's kind of scary, like sorting through bills, but you have to. So that's why I am trying to get my body managed. If I got so sick that I was as sick as my mom and I needed physical help moving around, I know for a fact that it'd be easier if I weighed less, because it's easier to transport someone like that. And I mean, I know because I was a CNA, I had to transport people. Oh, cold wind! And I used my gait belt. I still have my gait belt, so you know, I could let someone have to inherit that. But I think, and that's dramatic talk actually, I think if I work now to find what makes me feel good and what makes me feel kind of run down, then I might be able to avoid that. So that's one of my big goals, is actually being able to avoid anyone ever having to make up for my loss of independence like that. So that's why I'm losing weight, and I'm making a serious effort this time, because like I said, I don't need any advice really, because trust me, I've lost 100 pounds. I know exactly what I need to do, and that's be a heck of a lot more active. So that's what I'm here on the trail to do, and I hope you guys will, I guess, be okay, if not supportive, just okay with me sharing that part of my journey as well. I don't believe in fast fixes. Once you lose 100 pounds, you learn it's slow and steady. You learn it is lifestyle change. Like that one slice of pizza actually does make entirely the difference. Until you can get into a place where your body chemistry and your control, because I have a hard time with food since we didn't have a lot of food growing up. Actually, when I became assistant foster parent and went through foster parent training, we talked about that a lot in class, and it was so eerie because I was like, that's how I felt growing up, where you hoard food and you're always nervous. I get really, the only time Darling has ever seen me tense or angry is when our fridge starts getting low. Because I feel like we're gonna starve, that the bad times are coming back subconsciously, and I'm working on that. But there's such a sense of like boulders falling off my shoulder when there's food in the fridge, because that's still such a surreal new feeling for me, even 5 years later. It's still so surreal to know that there's going to be food there, and if you run out, you can go get more. I've never felt that kind of security before. So it's nice, but it does mean that I have a complicated relationship with food, and it's true. So that's all I'll say about that. I won't bore you guys with my psychoanalysis of myself sort of details, but yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know I'm going to try to do daily amazing hikes out here. I am looking at something that might be one of my new specimens. So I'm pretty excited. And I'm going to record it for the expedition vlog. So if you guys want to see that, you're going to have to see it on Sunday for our expedition vlog on the main channel. I'm really excited. I'm taking that home. But I will see you guys later. And thank you. I am going to start doing more leafy days. Sorry if the camera's shaking. I'm like, I'm dancing on my knees while I'm talking to you. I'm kind of a fidgety person. But thank you. It's really a way of throwing your self-esteem into the wind and risking it all when you talk about these things into the wide, broad, open public. But I want to talk to the people who need to hear them. So, and if you guys aren't interested, just hang in there, because it's not going to be so much babble about myself anymore as it's going to be like, I want to take that thing home. You guys don't know what that thing is. I'd like that thing. It's going home with me if it's what I think it is. So I'll see you guys later.